Hi everyone. Look at Rufio. He's so cute. Rufio. Rufio. Hi. You having a nap? I'm having a nap. What's up? Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi guys. So, I'm here today. Friday? Yeah. I believe today's Friday. And I wanted to come by and say hello, as always. I'm sorry I haven't had a video up in the past few days. I could not find the phone. Like, I just now found it today, and guess where it was? Under the mountain of fucking clothes that I still have in my room. I'm not sure what's going on in my head right now, but like, just folding these clothes, it's just not a priority to me right now. I'm not sure why, but I'm just shifting through them and like moving them around and going through them and finding clean clothes that I want to wear right then and keeping all the other clean clothes right there where they are. And it's just like, some of them are folded and some of them are not folded. And I mean, they're all clean. It's just, they're just there, and it's just a fucking mountain of them, and I don't know what to do right now because I'm not sure why I still have that shit still sitting there. But I do, and I mean, I don't know. It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. So I have these new cigarettes. I'm not going to show them because this is not a sponsored paid video. Or a paid sponsored video, whatever it's called. I'm not going to show them to you guys. But I love to get sponsored by some company soon. They're pretty good. I will say that they are Scandinavian tobacco. I really enjoy the cherry flavored ones best, but the Wally World that I went to, they ran out, so all they had was the original. And I mean, I noticed that I smoked the cherry ones faster, and these originals, they're sitting a little bit longer. Although the tip does have like a flavor to it, like a light sweet flavor to it, but not too overwhelming. And it's okay. I just prefer the cherry flavors. Also, I have a few things I want to share with you guys here in my notebook. And I'll jump in that here in a second. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a great, awesome week. I hope that you guys have been taking it easy and not being so hard on yourself. You know, if you have sunken into a rut, I hope that you have been able to, you know, get yourself out of it and smile again. You know, even if it's for a second, you still did it. You know, just stay as positive as you can and push past the negativity that you feel yourself bubbling with, if that makes any sense. Also, I want to say thank you again for those of you that are still rocking with me, that do watch my videos, that do leave me messages, that do leave me emails, that do care, and thank you so much. It is 4:20 today, but 4:20 today, but no smoke. So it's cool. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of good videos out there later today from the WeedTube world. Yeah, so I'll be on the lookout for those later. Anyway, back to my content. Yeah, and these they burn a little bit different too compared to the cherry one. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, like, I hope that you guys have been taking it easy on yourself. You know, remembering to eat, take your meds, and drink plenty of water. I've been incorporating some drinks into my routine that I drink every year around this time. I'll share them with you once I restock on those items, because I'm kind of low right now and I don't really want to show you guys, you know, like half a bottle of something, or, you know, a container that just has been used twice. You know what I mean? Like, I'll make sure I fill it up with water once I finish it the first time, whichever product comes in it. Then I'll fill it up with water consistently until I feel the plastic starting to get soft. Then I'll throw it away. But there's 2 drinks that I am incorporating into my regimen because of thirst. Like, I know I'm not the only one that has cotton mouth for no reason, or like a sour taste in your mouth. Like, I don't know if it's because of the meds or what, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it is because of the meds, because I didn't have any of those symptoms previously, years ago, you know. But I know that I'm constantly fucking thirsty, and I used to drink Gatorade and it made me thirstier, you know, and Sprite and apple juice were like the only 2 things that hit point on for me when I was thirsty. And then I found these other 2 drinks that I just made a cocktail with, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm going to start keeping these in my routine. And as it's getting hotter, it's like I'm getting thirstier, you know what I mean? And like, have you ever been eating and you feel your throat lock up and you're just like sitting there like, oh fuck, am I about to fucking choke? Or what do I do? Like, how do I swallow this piece of food or this piece of chip or whatever the fuck it is? And you're just like panicking in your fucking head, like about to explode because you're freaking out. Like, that happened to me earlier, and I was like, oh man, what the fuck? So I just instantly got some water, and it took a minute for the thickness in my throat to die down, and it freaked me out. And I was just like, okay. And I mean, I wasn't really even eating anything. It was something that I was drinking that has chunks in it, and I kind of panicked when I couldn't swallow, and I was like, why is this symptom coming back? Like, seriously, like, I remember dealing with those symptoms and then some when I very first started my scripts, and this was 4 years ago, you know. And I'm just trying to figure out why, you know, like, that was happening. But anyway, should I sit further back or closer? I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's see. Let's move you guys over here, maybe. No. I guess you guys can stay right here. Rufio. He's talking. So yeah, anyway, enough of that rambling. So I wanted to say that it's all about unblocking ourselves, not suppressing emotions, you know. And I know that I still do that from time to time, but I expect more of myself. I expect to be more open when it comes to my emotions, and not be more open with everything else, and not take any bullshit with everything else, but suppress my emotions. You know what I mean? Like, I notice that that's one of the things that bothers me the most, is when I do that. And, you know, you guys shouldn't do it either. It's not healthy. You can definitely feel the difference in yourself when you are doing that. And I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, try to think of something else that will allow you to move past that suppressing emotional state, if that makes any sense. Hey, Rufio, what are you doing? Huh? Come here. Hold on, let me get Rufio. I don't know what he's doing. But he's trying to jump in the window again, like last time. Rufio. Hey. Hello. 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 He's here. Hold on. Hello. Say hello to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hello. Hello.
This is a Juki Beat production.
Hello, Rufio. He's my little buddy. Hi. What's up? You want some love? You want the love? What? He's so adorable. He loves cuddles and he loves kisses. Rufio. 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 When he purrs, he sounds like a little motorboat. It's so cute. I love it. I'm always telling him that you sound like a little motorboat. What are you doing? You sound like a motorboat. What? You sound like a motorboat. Hi. What? What? Yeah. Hello. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna finish the video, okay? You sit down. So you're just gonna sit here. Alright, so, and then I wanted to say, make space for your true purpose, you know? Make space for your true purpose. That means, those ideas that come to you, those feelings that come to you that intertwine with some badass ideas, you know? Like, what if that's your purpose? What if that's a calling of yours in this cycle, you know? Like, if you feel like it's, something that you could benefit from, if you feel like other people could benefit from your services, that could be your purpose, you know? Make space for it, you know? And over time, you'll finally get to that true purpose and you'll just know. You'll see it in a way that you feel it more than you see it, if that makes any sense. Rufio agrees. And then you can say to yourself, what will eventually serve me in the long term? You know, like, what do you think will serve you in the long term as far as, like, your future, your life, your career path, your calling, you know? Like, if you feel like you have to be in school every year and you're not yourself, if you're not in school every year, then you should look into counseling or teaching, you know, or some type of mentoring. You know, that could be something that you have a passion for and you just haven't really figured it out yet. You know, you just feel like, oh my gosh, I gotta go to school every fucking year or every summer. You know, look into that. You know, do some soul searching on that and see where you're trying to lead yourself. Also, I have create a living to do what makes me happy. Stop feeling guilty. You know, you have to create a living that makes you happy and not feel guilty about being selfish, to not feel guilty about doing things for yourself, you know, saying no, you know, making other plans, canceling plans, You know, just being secluded every once in a while to regain your strength. You know, you can be lazy every once in a while too. It's not a big fucking deal if you want to just lay around all fucking day. You know, like, you can do that. You're entitled to do that. You know, just make sure that once you do wake up more than one time that day, to gather all of your thoughts and keep your momentum going and do something. You know, even if it's clean the kitchen, rearrange your furniture, rearrange your room, you know, do some detailed cleaning on something that you've been avoiding all year. You know, like that one fucked up spot that just doesn't want to get clean and you just keep going back to it. You know, focus your momentum on something that's going to benefit you during the day and the next day. You know, it might not feel beneficial then because you might feel like you're overworking yourself, and you may not necessarily be doing that. You may just be gaining your momentum for something bigger. You know, something bigger that day or something bigger the next day. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to happen. Excuse me. That's that sour, acidic feeling I was talking about earlier. It's all in my throat. It might not necessarily be for that particular day. It could be for another day. You know, and the last thing is to get away from your comfort zone. Do what's good for your mental health, okay? And I have a lot to say on that because I off top know how that is. You know, it's a comfort zone, and it's a thing where you just feel like you're better off in that zone, in that moment. But when you realize that you're not in that moment and you're not in that zone anymore, you feel better, right? Like, your mental health feels better. You know, you might not have all the correct words to say to yourself or to anyone else, but your mental health is better. Your mental zone is better. Your comfort zone feels better. You know, we all can get into that comfort zone of negativity. We can all get into that comfort zone of sadness. We can all get into that comfort zone of just confusion and doubt and contradictive thoughts that shake you in a way. You know, it could possibly shake your vibrations enough to change a positive outcome if you overthink and if you touch down on that vibration and that thought enough times, you know. And it's best to always keep your vibrations high. It's best to always pray. It's best to always meditate. It's best to always keep yourself at a balanced level to come back to yourself and align with yourself, to recenter with yourself, to be you, not for anyone else, you know. And don't expect someone to be a certain way. You know, you have to accept everyone as they are. If you expect someone to accept you for as you are, you know, if you consider yourself weird, if you consider yourself just one of those weird people, you know, I'm one of those weird people, and I thank you for being here with me and knowing that I'm one of those weird people that have acknowledged her differences with herself and in the eyes of society, and accepted the labels that they've given me and choose to use them as a platform to help other people. You know, that's just something that you can do for yourself as well. You know, even if you feel like you don't have the right equipment, and I think I've said this before in one of my other videos, but you know, start making YouTube videos, start talking to yourself, start talking to the world, you know, because your videos will get views. It just takes time, you know, and don't get discouraged like I did, you know, so quickly. And, you know, it can happen and it will happen most likely. But when you do get to that point, just know that you have the strength to keep going and don't allow yourself to quit. Don't be a quitter, you know, be strong, roar like a lion, you know, and keep moving. So yeah, I'm almost finished with this, and I hope that this message made sense to you guys today. I'm going on 20 minutes, yay. And I just wanted to share those points with you guys today and say hello. And you guys have a great weekend. You know, rest easy, take it easy. Know that you guys are awesome. Know that you guys are enough. Know that you are loved. Know that you are wanted and needed. And if you find yourself in a situation where you know that you're needed, make sure that you actually understand why you're needed, you know, and don't just jump into something that you aren't 100% sure about, you know. And that could be anything. That could be relationships, that could be jobs, that could be friendships, that could be family, that could be anything, you know. Just know that you have the right to change your mind, you have the right to question, you have the right to know, like no, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, you know, but you don't know, you know. It could be one of those things, but you have to know, no, not no, but KNOW, okay? You have to know, and you have to relax, and you have to